Welcome everyone to a very special extended episode of Reality Filters. I am Caroline and today we're going deep. We aren't just scratching the surface of social media. We are diving into the 2500-year-old wreckage of philosophy to see if it can save our brain cells in 2026. With me are Borrero, Iori, and Torres.
Honestly, Caroline, my brain cells are currently fighting for their life after watching 3 hours of call it restoration videos on TikTok. Why am like this?
Because you are a victim of geographical philosophy, Torres. Think about it. Where are you right now? Physically, you are in a chair, but mentally, your environment is a digital non-place.
That's a heavy start, Borrero. A non-place?
Exactly. Marc Augh, a French anthropologist, talked about this. Places like airports or malls, they have no history, no identity, but social media is ultimate non-place. It's a geography made of data, no dirt, and that environment shapes our ontology, our very sense of being.
So, if I don't post my workout, did my muscles even contract?
That's the satirical tragedy of it. We have moved our existence into a territory we don't own. We're digital tenants in Zuckerberg's backyard. Let's talk about that for a second. How does living in this non place change how we know what's real?
It breaks our epistemology. We used to know things through our senses. Now we know things through a proxy. We trust the screen more than our own eyes. If I see a video of a storm in Japan, I believe it's happening even if I'm in the middle of a sunny day in Bogota. We've outsourced our reality.
Let's travel back in time. Borrero, give us the history lesson. How did the Greeks try to fix this?
It was the transition from myth to logos. Before, if there was a plague, people said Apollo is shooting invisible arrows at you because he's mad. That's myth. Then came the Presocratics, they said, wait, maybe it's the water, or the air, or atoms. That was the birth of logos, reason, logic, and evidence.
But look at us now. We have the most advanced logos ever. High speed, fiber optics, AI, quantum computing, and what do we use it for? To argue with those fools that say the earth is flat?
It's a historical satire. We've used the peak of human reason to return to the peak of human superstition. The algorithm is our new Apollo. If my post doesn't do well, I feel like I've offended the digital gods. I check my analytics like an ancient priest checking the liver of a sacrificed bird of omens.
The analytics are unaffordable. The gods of engagement demand more reels. It's true. We have created a world so complex that we can't understand it rationally anymore. So we fall back into myth to make it sense of it.
And that's where false information thrives. Myths don't have to be true, they just have to be satisfying. A conspiracy theory is just a dark myth that makes you feel you have secret knowledge. It's the ultimate ego trip for the modern prisoner in the cave.
Speaking of the cave, let's bring in the heavy hitters. We have set up a virtual philosophical cage match. In this corner, Plato. Borrero, take the mask.
You poor glowing faced wretches. I warned you. I told you that the physical world was just a shadow of the truth, but you have built a Pro Max version of my cave. You don't see the shadows? You put Valencia filters on them. You think your digital identity is your soul? Your ontology is a house of cards. You are distracted by the phenomena, while the ideas of the truth and justice die in the darkness.
Whoa, Plato is really a buzzkill. I bet he had be the guy who left the group chat because
But wait, in the other corner, with the energy of 1,000 lightning bolts, Heraclitus,
Torres, give us the flow.
Platosa dinosaur, wake up! Fanta Ray, everything flows. You want eternal thoughts? Boring. The universe is fire. The universe is change. Instagram stories are the most honest thing you have ever seen. They last 24 hours and then they die. Just like memories, don't look for the truth, look for the stream. The truth is a river, and if you try to stand still, you just get wet. Jump in, embrace the algorithm, scroll until your eyes burn. That's life.
This is the core of our modern struggle. Plato wants us to seek the objective truth, and Heraclitus and the tech companies wants us to just stay in the flow of the feed.
But if we only stay in the flow, we lose our ability to think critically. We become reactive instead of active. That's the death of the human spirit.
Let's get real about the fake. We're seeing AI images of things that never happened. How does a rational person survive this?
It's an epistemological nightmare. We used to say, I'll believe it when I see it. Now, if you believe it, it's because you saw it. You're a fool. We have to develop a digital Socratic doubt.
But it's exhausting. Who has the time to fact check every meme? Most people just read the headline, feel a surge of anger, and hit share. That's how the myth grows.
That's exactly what the environment wants. The digital geography is designed to bypass your frontal lobe and go straight to your amygdala. It's ontological warfare. They are fighting for the territory of your attention.
So, what's the move? If we can trust our senses and we can trust the flow, are we just doomed to be confused forever? We have 2 minutes left. Final thoughts? How do we emerge from this digital cave?
Reclaim your
Use
geography.
the
Go
logos before you
somewhere where
share.
there's no
Ask,
Wi-Fi.
who
Remind your
benefits
body
me
what
from
real
believing this
ontology
myth?
feels
Be
like
your
the
own
wind, the
filter.
sun, or the dirt.
And remember, everything flows, but you are the one holding the phone. You have the power button. Use it.
I am Caroline. Thanks to Borrero, Iori, and Torres for this marathon of the mind. Remember, the truth isn't found in the scroll, it is found in the pause.
Bye. Stay rational. See you in the real world.